Yo, this is Virgo Vaughn. The Virgo Show. You could have been anywhere in the world. I'm glad you decided to be here with me. I'm going to waste too much of your time.
I will not tolerate behavior like this. This behavior must stop at once.
You know I don't believe in wasting time. Well, let me begin.
Let the show begin.
I am Virgo Vaughn. This is the Virgo Show. Welcome back. I'm glad you made it. I don't want to waste your time.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
A couple things I'm going to say here. You might like it, you might not. It might offend you, and I understand everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Feel me? You figured it out me? However it go. We're all right now. Now that we got all that out the way, let's talk about a few things. I came up with the conclusion that, obviously I'm a talker. I do podcasts. Obviously I'm a talker. Anybody that has got the courage to just turn on the mic and just start talking, they are talkers. I'm a certified talker. My friends told me, you must have a word quota. How many words you got to say for the day? So I'm behind on my words, so I'm at my podcast. Here I am, throwing up on y'all. Yep. Right now, I'm just throwing up on y'all. I'm down on my words. I just got to let y'all know. I'm about to talk y'all to death. Anyway. I come to realize that life's a little different. I'm in the middle age. I'm in my 40s. Life's a little different. My kids are grown now. I ain't got to buy no back to school uniform. Life is different. I got some friends, they just had some babies. They sent some to college and then they got little babies. I wonder how that is for them. But for me, life is different. I don't have no more children. Life's different. Now the sound of children annoying me. I don't think that's good. I like kids. But my neighbor's kids, they outside and they just running back and forth and screaming and hollering and stuff like that. I partway want to buy them a jump rope and a ball, teach them how to play outside instead of just screaming, but it's not my business because it's a new day. There's no village. It's not the village. What happened to the village? What happened to the village? We used to look out for each other. We used to look out for each other's kids. You couldn't do nothing because you knew the neighbor or your mom's friend or whoever, because all your mother's friends, those was your aunties or Miss So-and-so. I had Miss Debbie, Miss Sylvia, who else? It don't matter. Miss Debbie, Miss Sylvia, Miss Doris, Miss Trisha, all my mama's friends. You gotta, those was aunties to you. Those was your godmothers. Those was people that you respected. And you didn't go in the street and you didn't do anything because you knew that somebody was going to see you. You was going to get caught out there and you had to get your stuff together. And they catch you out there, they going to give you what you're supposed to get right then and there. Now your mama, when she find out that you was out here doing A, B, or C, after her friend just told her, she going to tighten you up too. And back then she get on the phone and she been on to her sisters and they going to get mad at you and they going to tighten you up too. The village used to raise the child. So you thought to yourself man, I don't want to do that. I actually seen a whole story like that. I had to be in Georgia. It was this lady. She had these 2 grandsons. She said once upon a time she got burnt out. She was in the fire. And I was like, you serious? Because, you hear about people in the fire, but you don't really know people in the fire. So she told me that she was in the fire. I'm like, how the hell did you? She said, no, house burnt down to the ground. I'm like, what? So she said she had a daughter who couldn't cook, obviously. The girl was in the kitchen making French fries. And I think she said the oil created a little fire in the girl because she was so genius. She decided to try to extinguish the fire with water. That didn't work. So the house burned down to the ground, obviously, because it started with the house burnt down. So she was a little emotional about house burning down. So she was in her sleep, and she just suddenly smelled matches. She just smelled matches in her sleep. Jumped up out her sleep, and goes to the garage, finds the grandkids in the garage playing with matches. I don't even know how the hell she could even smell matches from a good distance from the garage, but I guess if you've been in the fire, you know matches, especially since you don't smoke. And I guess if you did, you was using a lighter. You know what I'm saying? Well, With that being said, she said she found out the little boys was in there fight, causing the fire. The youngest one, when it's little buddies, the youngest one, he's a smart aleck. The youngest one is always a smart ass, and the big one is just the one that gets in trouble. I was the bigger one. My brother was a little younger one. So anyway, it was the little one's idea, and the older one did it, and they both did it together. But the little one had the grand idea, like, hey, we should play with matches. So when she found out, yeah, she went in there. Obviously, she spanked him. Spank ain't the word. It was the South. That was the first Southern ass whooping I ever seen. She whooped their tails. Tails, I mean, beat the skin off of them. Beat this. At one point in time, I wanted to stop, like, hey, I think they had enough. The way she was swinging left and right, I was afraid I was going to get hit. I'm like, oh, shit. She beat the skin off of them. Now, mind you, these are her grandkids. Two different daughters' kids. One daughter found out she beat the skin off of the two of them. The next daughter, the other one's mother, found out she beat the skin off of the two of them. And then the little boys went to their grandma's house for the weekend. Their great grandmother. She said, I heard y'all was playing with matches. That little one stood up and said, Grandma, we was playing with matches, but we sorry. We never gonna do it again. I promise you, I ain't never gonna do it again. I'm not even gonna smoke, Grandma. I promise you, I ain't never gonna do it again. Please don't beat me, because you would make the fourth person to beat me. You heard what I said? That boy knew for a fact that he absolutely was not even gonna smoke in his life. He is good on matches for life. That was that village. That village. If your mother told you, oh, don't do it, what kids do? They do it. Your mother beats you, depending on how much the beating hurt, most likely you just gonna move along with your life. You gonna do it again? You figure yourself like, all right. She took over. That ass whooping hurt a little bit. It hurt, but I was good in about 20 minutes. So if I do it again, I should be all right. And she gonna go a little harder, but I should be good in a half hour. This is how these kids is thinking. They taking all of these physics classes and science and stuff, and they done did the propositions and the probabilities of the causes and did the analytics and realized that the risk was greater than the discipline, because it's just you. Most likely, it's one solid parent in the house, even though there's two of them in there. Is one solid parent in the house. Somebody's working hard to take care of this house, male or female. It could be either way. We got nurses making 100 stacks. So yeah, he might be in the house. She might say, you know what, boo, don't go to work. I'm making more money than you. And if that be the case, there's only one solid parent in the house. And if there's only one solid parent in the house, then who they afraid of? What you gonna do? Because you can't do but so much in the first place. What happened to the village? What happened to people looking out for all of the kids? I don't know. These kids off the chain. Half of them raised themselves. You can tell because you can't tell them nothing. If anybody said nothing to them and they been going about their life, what you gonna do? I don't know where all these rules was at when I was little. My mother beat the skin off of me. The holy skin off of me. Me and my brother, we got the skin beat off us on a daily basis. And I ain't the only one. When I talk to my friends, they got the skin beat off of them too. Need to stop you? No. You did it again. Just got a little bit more careful. Not to get caught this time. And what happened to the village? I'm the chief of the village. I don't think I'm the last man standing, but I know I'm standing over here by myself. Children are the future, unfortunately. They are. They always been, because they are the ones that we gotta look out for these kids. Even if they ain't yours, you might have to adopt a kid. Just one of the Davis kids. I'll be looking at one of them like, I might keep this one. I might just like this one. Find your kid to love. Try to help out or something. I don't know. If you ain't gotta grab your neighbor's kids, I mean, grab your kinfolk. You ain't gotta grab your neighbor's kids. Fuck all that. You ain't gotta be nice to the neighbor's kids. Grab your kinfolk. take a social interest in one of them. Love up one of them. Let one of them be your little buddy. I know a family. They got little buddies. Every adult got them a little buddy. It's like almost like a godchild, little buddy. You're looking out for your little buddy, making sure your little buddy's good. What happened to the village? Just what happened to the village? We lost track somewhere. Start paying attention to our phone. What's up with that? We can't put the damn phone down. And I say we, not just you, man. Shit, me. I can't put my damn phone down either. Ever since I started this podcast, you gotta make sure you post. You gotta advertise post. You gotta post again. You gotta try to get some people to come to your podcast, so that's posted. That's your phone in your head. I'm on my phone 8 hours a day. It's a fucking job. Ever since I got the iPhone, I feel like there's some magnet inside of it that makes me want to keep it in my hand because I'm always looking for my phone. I want to keep it in my hand. It's almost magneted to me when it's not in my hand. I want it back. I think Apple did something. I miss my Android phone. Apple come with a lot of great features, but it be with the bullshit too. I miss my Android phone. Apple got the best apps to do anything that you want to do, anything you could dream of doing. If you ever created anything, get you a damn Apple phone. Anything you could think of is in that Apple phone. Android don't come with all of those features. Apple do. Yeah, get you an Apple phone. But keep your Android. Keep both. 2 phones. Kevin Gates. This shit ain't for this. Only for creation. I only picked up the Apple phone because I needed to create with it. That's all I got to say right now. I don't want to just be mumbling off the dome, just saying any goddamn thing. Did you check out my interview? I did an interview with another guy. Man, that was terrible. I looked at it. It was... It was terrible. I talked too much. I was nervous as shit. I was so fucking nervous. Oh my god. I think he was streaming in like 54 countries. I was nervous. I wasn't sure what kind of podcast we was on. If it was one of them Christian mingle people. I've been all kinds of group, and I be trying to jump in people's shit. So I'm just hollering at everybody. They like, yo, I need a guest. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I don't even be knowing what I'm about to be, what they about to say to me. So all I know is he was like, when I went on his live, he started like the first 2 minutes. It was like, yeah, I'm streaming in 55 countries, and then he started naming all the places that he had that he could stream to live. Yo, that list was like, it had to be like 12 places that he was streaming live. So when he got to asking me questions, I didn't want to get like deer in headlights. I just kept smiling, looking stupid and shit. He was asking me questions. One moment, when he first started asking me questions, I just kept talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I remember like Twister, Buster Rhymes, I don't know what the hell. It was like a whole breath, and I'm just looking at it like, God damn! And his face is like, okay. And oh my god, I was nervous. I'm sitting rocking in my chair, spinning back and forth like I'm fucking stupid. It was terrible, but it was exposure. I mean, call it what it was. Something that, as I went through, like I said, I didn't know if it was a Christian or whatever the case may be. I wasn't sure what it was, but after a while, I had my little sippy cup with me. He had the little mojo. You see, I got my name right there. It came across long because I put mine on the Virgo vibe from the Virgo show. I was trying to get all the exposure I could get. Shit, what you talking about? 55 countries? Let me see who. Hey, holla at me. Hey, don't be my friend. Anyway, I was trying to get all the exposure I could get. Shit. I just slid that little corner, the corner over here. Let me see if I can show you how I did it. Like how I'm doing it right now. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Yeah. I was just spinning back and forth, talking a whole bunch. Just tripping. But as I sipped on my sippy cup, I let him talk a little shit. is your damn show. I ain't getting paid for this. You or your 55 countries. Yeah. So I let him talk. I loosened up a little bit. Then he said, "Hey, yo, Virgo, what you over there doing?" I said, "Man, this ain't juice in this cup." And he was like, "I don't know what you got in there." I said, "Just a little sippy sip. Nothing major." I try to be humble with that. I ain't doing nothing major. I ain't making no whole bunch of noise. All I do, honestly, in my spare time, I just be podcasting and messing around with music and stuff. And Florida life is plenty to do outside, but everything costs funds. I be in here trying to do the most I can with what I got. Know what I'm saying? I love doing the tie dye, yo. That shit fire. I gotta bring it to y'all one of these days. If you're interested, tie dye is fun. I mean, I'm just creative. I just can't help myself. My hands keep moving. I just keep trying to do stuff. I'll be playing with music. I'll be playing with podcasts. Shit, I'll be playing with paint, coloring, all kind of stuff. I'm just creative. I don't be knowing what to do with myself. But I appreciate your time, though. I appreciate everybody who pull up on me. Hell, my next podcast I did, I ran my countries down too. I'm streaming in 13 countries, not to mention 2 of them. I swear I got from him. I had to, because I was pulling up on his lives. I wanted to see what the lives was looking like, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just going from one instance to the other. I don't know shit. Pressing the button, clicking, scrolling up, doing a little research, googling, and reading the backstory and YouTube and how to. That's all I'm doing. Nothing major. But yeah. I guess I'm stuck for a minute. We're just gonna take a moment of silence.
Bomber job, W.
Welcome back. I guess this is part 2. New topic. I can't even remember what I was talking about a minute ago, and you know why. So I was supposed to end this like 5 minutes ago, and I don't know why I'm still talking. Let's see. I told you about this, that, and the other. And if you listen, it will be in 18 minutes. If you got down this far, I'm having a podcasting class. I see everybody out here trying to do the most and do what they trying to do. I'm trying to do something too. What the hell? What you think this is? I'm trying to do something too. Everybody and Facebook hit me up 2 times a day asking me, why don't you have a paid live event? And I keep thinking to myself, paid live event to do what? What I'm gonna be instructing people how to do. I know how to do numerous things, but the things I know how to do, don't nobody want to know how to do it. I'm mad I know how to do it. So I'm not about to instruct nobody. I'm not about to teach nobody to do something I'm pissed that I know how to do. But I love podcasting. I really do. Because, like I said, the way at the beginning is, I guess I got a word quota and I talk too much. And if you know me personally, I do. I talk too much. I'm always talking, running my mouth. I can't help it. My mother, her name is Cynthia. She can talk. She is the gossip queen. I love her and her gossiping self. But my mother, I got it from her. I get it from my mama. Just talking. I'm just a lot smarter. I don't know what my mama be talking about. She didn't know that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it right there. Once we bring up my mama, that's it. I really don't know. She confuses me. Don't be telling nobody I was talking about my mama. Matter of fact, tell her. I mean, I'll get more views. I am Virgo Vaughn. With the shits.